This is the University of California, Riverside KUCR. My name is Marwan. We are here at NAMM 2020 with Chris. Chris is a phenomenal guitarist and bassist, and he plays with many groups around the area here, including Apollo Bebop, a jazz hip hop group that is, honestly one of the best groups that I've heard myself in the area. So very excited to have Chris here. And so Chris, would you mind sharing a little bit with us about your experience with Apollo Bebop?
Yeah, a lot of experience with Apollo Bebop. We've been running for about 3 years, maybe 3.5. And it was actually just kind of like most really great things. It was started in a bedroom with Dom and I, and we were getting frisky one day and kind of put hip hop and jazz together, not anything else together. Decided it was awesome, wanted more players, and I knew Brian, Dom, knew Donovan, the drummer, and then we started from there. So they were also throughout those 3 years gigging and learning and writing with me. So they're, for experience at least, they're my biggest teachers, Like more than my actual education, I think they've taught me more about music specifically and also life and whatnot. So
that's really cool. So I've gotten to see Apollo Bebop play live once. I'd love to see them play more. It was at the KUCR project, which I believe you guys are the house band for, right?
We are,
yeah. Okay.
Alaz actually started it, a friend of mine. His name is Vincent Muhammad, who now lives in Georgia. He's touring and starting another collab in Georgia. Started this about 3 years ago, maybe 2.5, with us, Apollo Bebop, and we got that thing running from where it was to where it is now.
And if you haven't heard of the KUCR project, I highly recommend you check it out. It's in Santa Ana on Thursday nights, I believe, right? And it's it's an open mic, and it's an open jam session, and so highly recommend you check that out. It's super cool. I'm gonna try to go more, most definitely. What sorts of products, companies, or brands do you often find yourself using?
Well, that's a great question. Actually, as of now, because I don't have any official sponsorships, I mostly just use whatever I can get my hands on that I like that's for a price range. So I'm using a lot of things, being a multi-instrumental player. For bass, I use Stingray basses, a Stingray 5 from Ernie Ball, actually. They're here. Love their basses. I think they're like one of the best, if not, top. For guitars, I use Fenders, Telecasters, specifically for my everyday stuff. And then amps, I have an Ampeg for my bass, K12. I use what else do I use? Bassmans and Mark 5s too, love them. For my guitar, I use a Roland and Fenders mostly. But like I said, it's a mixed bag until maybe one day I'll get that sponsorship, and I'll just be all one logo, tatted on my face too. I will do it.
That's really cool. If you haven't heard his guitar, his tone is great. I've heard you play the Telecaster, and it sounds really, really good. Is there anything that you? Well, actually, you just got to them, so you haven't seen any. Have you seen any? Were you here yesterday?
I was. Yeah.
Okay. So have you gotten to see any new products that stood out to you?
You know what was really cool about NAMM is almost everyone tries to be here if you're selling instruments, and I've been messing around with this company called Artiphon. They're a MIDI guitar instrument company. They just came out with a new beat pad, which is miniaturized, which is really cool too. But I have been playing their Artiphon, so it's cool to meet them and talk to them and kind of show them that I'm actually I play that thing a lot. It's I want to get good at it, and I want to start doing competitions or playing it live and getting some representation for that. So yeah, I mean, it's nice. I love them. Yeah. This place, NAMM, right? Sponsored by.
So going back a little bit to the music making and all, do you have any of your own music under your personal name that you've released or are planning on releasing anytime soon?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about specifically, but so yes, and ultimately no, but yes. I work with other groups. I work with other writers as well. I play with other bands live, and we work on music daily as well. I write with a bunch of clients. So yes and no, but unfortunately I don't have anything solo coming out right now. I feel as if I'm just, I don't know, I would like to think that I'm humble enough to admit that I'm just not good enough as a musician to do everything that I want to hear on an album that I personally like. So when I bring my friends and that can play keys, they can rap like Brian, they can play drums like Donnie, there's something about the equation, it just seems so much more full, So, yeah, look forward to a lot of music from a lot of different groups of mine. And Apollo Bebop will be dropping things every month, big songs and whatnot, so we're chilling here.
That's really cool, and I actually like. I feel that strongly. Like I can't imagine, like putting on an entire show by myself on stage. You know, I feel that it's like no, honestly, like a band. I feel that too. Like a band. A band is like I don't know. It adds so much to the sound. You know, yeah. Well, is there anything else that you want to add? You know, anything about your experience in music or Apollo or NAMM or anything like that?
Okay, so this is crazy. Please follow me online on social media outlets, platforms is what we're calling it nowadays, right? Medium. My Instagram is trimdogmilly. Is this for school or can I plug myself? Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Okay, follow my band Apollo Bebop. I jam with Undecided Future. Follow us as well. There's so many things to tell you guys about, but I can't, and that's a waste of time. It's a waste of you guys' time. So just go online, check us out. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for taking the time to do this here with us. Again, this is. I think you're good. I think you're good. So, what were we saying? Yeah. So this is University of California, Riverside, KUCR. My name is Marwan, and thank you all for watching. And hope you can check out the last day of NAMM 2020.